Hit me up. Got that killer gas homie price. And it's just it's just a little balloon full of gasoline. Or pee. That looks like pee. I don't know. That looks like pee. I don't know. What does gasoline look like? I've never even really looked at gas. Maybe that's a good thing. I haven't been close enough to smell or huff gasoline. It's not really, I'm not bragging, but yeah. When I'm pumping it in a car, I don't like look at it. I think gas is another term for marijuana. So if you're a drug dealer, it's probably a confusing time right now. People are asking you for gas. You're like, which? I don't have that gas. Which gas do you need? It's confusing. Guys, welcome back to Vibe. Today we are gonna react to some entitled Karens getting caught hoarding gasoline. They just can't get enough. They hoard toilet paper, they hoard everything, you name it. If there's something low, Karens are like, you know what? Give me 40 of those. Check the back, you know? Give me all of them. Give me all the units. Here we go. Tesla drivers when they drive by gas stations this week. Yep, of course. None of them are driving, just a Tesla driving by itself. That's so strange. Also, yeah, that's the beauty of going electric. I mean, if those cars weren't $1 million, I would buy one. And then I wouldn't ever touch gasoline again. Except for when I huff it. That's a joke. Let's not include that maybe. I don't know. Or can we? Throw it in. Fuck it. I saw a video over the weekend of this dude and he fell asleep in a Tesla and his friends pranked him by just getting out of the car. And the car kept going. And he was in the back seat. He just woke up, no one's in the car. He's in the back seat. The steering wheel's moving by itself like it's haunted. And it's just driving around the parking lot. It's so amazing. It's so amazing my voice is cracking. That's how good the video was. The video is so good, I'm going through puberty. Oh, so good. Oh, so funny, guys. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Tesla drivers when they drive by gas stations. You know what? Yeah, I would look the same too. I would look pale and righteous. You never see the sun. Actually, you'd see the sun. They have like a glass roof or something. Those things are pretty sweet. Is that from Twilight? What's that from? Yeah, Twilight. Oh, those guys are so weird. Vampires. Those guys are so weird, he says, about vampires. Those guys are so weird how they suck blood and like fly and shine and shit. So weird. Those weird guys who float and bite people and turn them into vampires. So weird. I got what you need. Yo, this dude is ready to go. He's got wood, he's got gasoline. He's got outdated wallpaper. He can literally do anything. I think he's at his mother's house. Let's be honest in this photo. I think he's got those three things and that's it, clearly. I would say the clothes on his back, but he lacks those, so he's just got wood. Or he can make the world's scariest diving board. He can just nail that piece of wood in, dump all the gasoline in. You don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's making a tree fort. Maybe his car broke down and the only way to get it out is a piece of wood that he has to crank his car out. Maybe he has a smart car. He's trying to crank it out of a pothole and it's also out of gas. They don't have gas. Smart cars have gas? Of course they have gas. They're not electric. They should be. They look like they are. Now I'm ranting. What am I even talking about? I got what you need. Man, put on socks. Get your crusty ass feet off of that couch. That couch looks like the only modern thing in that room. Even the carpet's blue. The carpet's blue. The only carpets that were blue were like recording studios back in the 70s. Or if you're a porn star, you probably have blue carpets. You know, because you're fancy or some shit. Pretty sick tattoo though. This guy looks like this guy's a Viking also. I should note, this guy is straight up a Viking who would eat me if I said any of this to him in person. He's like, what's wrong with the wallpaper? I'm like, sorry man, you're the mountain from Game of Thrones. You're the mountain from Game of Thrones. I'm sorry. Don't push my eyeballs out, please God. This guy's like, hey, I saw your video on Vibe. I'm like, yeah, did you like and subscribe? He's like, nope. Blows my eyeballs out. When gas prices go over $4 a gallon, this dude's just ripping Mentos. Yo, this is so funny. I did this with a couple of Mentos, a couple of Ments of Os, and it came out of my nose. I tried to like, I always make fun of people in the videos when they try and stop the Mentos explosion with their mouth, but it's like it's your first reaction. I don't know. Your first reaction is that's inappropriate. All right. We'll have some context behind that. So funny. That thing would probably fly. There's so many in that. That thing would go. They did this on Mythbusters before the two hosts started like fighting. Aww. Isn't that weird? They just like don't talk now, or like something happened. There was like a feud between them. Something happened. For like their final episode, they should be like, today on Mythbusters, we find out if me and Adam are cool. and they just talk it out the whole time. Going to work next week, like, yeah, honestly, at this rate, people are probably going to do this. Going back to the old horse and carriage. Horse and carriage. I like how the lady in the back right, just ripping Ray-Bans. She's sick. She's protecting herself from those UVs. On her way to churn butter, but she's like, you know what? I'm not squinting. I'm not getting wrinkles. No way. She's gonna look like she's 65 when she's 70. She's gonna look great. You know what's crazy? In Toronto, like where we are, we have horses that still walk around the street. Not like by themselves. Fuck, that'd be scary. But we have like cops on horses. We have horses. We have horse cops up in Canada, like for real. You can get pulled over by a horse man cop. Not a centaur, that would be so scary. But you can get pulled over by a guy on a horse. It's happened. Like in the morning on my way to work, sometimes I'll grab a coffee and I'll go to cross the street and then I'll be like, oh, sorry. And I'll see a steed go by in front of me with a man on top. And I'm like, hey. And then just so much shit's falling out of this horse right onto the streets. Cyclists are avoiding piles of horse shit. Probably like it's dinosaur, like it's so much. They have shovels, people with shovels clean it up. I think we're so close to getting Uber, but like horses. Imagine that. Imagine in Canada, you click it and the dude just trots over to you. He's like, Taylor, hop on. And you ride back to his palace. That'd be fun, that'd be nice. Horses are also so scary because like if they hear like a Ziploc bag or if someone pops their bag of gas, then this thing would be like, whoop, and they just take off. And then all of a sudden, 4 nuns are just tubing. All of a sudden you're tubing now on the back of a horse down the middle of Yonge Street. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today on Vibe. We'll see you next time. We're gonna react to some more crazy stuff because this world's crazy and some crazy shit happens all the time. So we'll be back next week with some reactions to those things. Comment down below anything else you'd like to see in the future. Otherwise, stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. Bye.